Hello and welcome to my first ever time at Teamsport Sheffield. Today I'll be driving with Felix as we do our first two 15-minute sessions. When we got there, we decided to book two 15 minutes in a row. So I had obviously the session I booked online, and then I booked an extra for the one after, literally straight after. So we have half an hour straight, and you'll see now that this first session was absolutely terrible. I mean, I've probably say this is the worst session I've ever had at a team sport in my life. It is quite a lot for me to say, considering the fact I haven't gone to quite a lot of team sports, which I am going to start going to more often. Here's this young gentleman that decides to pass me on a yellow light. Lights go green, and let's try to push as far as we can from the traffic here, because we don't want to be particularly stuck behind them. Oh, and just put my hand up for the marshals because someone had literally stopped on the ramp. Right, I will say these reds are quite common in this first session, I will say. As everyone sort of piles up the top of the ramp. Some people could have stopped at the bottom, but it's no biggie. Back to a green. Let Felix through. My sincere apologies to Felix there. I didn't see the red light in time, so I ended up going into the back of him quite quickly, so I do apologise.
My bad.
Okay, right, green light, let's go. I was about to say let's go racing, but never mind. Reds again. Maybe this time greens? Okay, looks like we're going to stay on greens. Okay, let's try to catch up with Felix here. I've lost quite a significant amount of space. Not too sure how, but we have lost quite a severe amount of space. Okay, nice and close to the barriers. And nope. I think that's a red light again, isn't it? Red or yellow? Yep, yellow light. Perfect. At this rate, we haven't done at least a session yet. Okay, back to greens. And hopefully they stay on greens this time, because, well, frankly, I don't really like yellow and reds, especially when you get them every 2 minutes. Oh, someone in the barrier there as well. It's nice to see. Okay, gained a lot of speed on Felix there up the ramp. For the first corner, went a little bit wider. See if we can get that inside route. No, maybe not. Got enough speed for that. Right, on the back end of Felix again. Wide, no room there. I sent it a little bit too deep into that corner. I ended up snapping back way too deep into that corner. I've ultimately lost quite a lot of space there. So it's not the greatest, but as we went through that, a bit of a, I'd say it's a chicane, a bit of a chicane. Caught with Felix a little bit, sent it a little bit wide there. I'm taking the inside, out the outside line, taking the inside line. Left-hander. Oh, he's going to go wide. I'm going to follow him through, hopefully. Yes. Move done. Still trying to catch up with it. They're still in the barrier and hasn't gone yellow or red yet. Just tell the marshals. Someone down there. I don't think she quite understands what I was trying to say. I was also trying to focus on not confusing anyone behind me. That I was trying to tell them to slow down. Lost a little bit of time to Felix again there from that first corner again, and yellow light again. Absolutely lovely. Oh, never mind, it's a red. Absolutely perfect. Okay, we're back to yellows again. Hopefully we're racing again. There we go, back to racing. Okay. Right. Didn't take that corner wide enough, so I had a bit of a sloppy exit there. Quite significantly slower than Felix's exit for a kick-off. Going up ramp. I do sincerely apologise. I'm not naming the turns for you because I actually don't know the number, the actual corner numbers of this track. I only know really the first corner. So yeah, I do apologise for that. Okay, we're going up the second ramp just before the first straight. Okay, we go first straight and left-hander, and I'd say I took that okay. Now that I look at it now, it's not too bad. Ooh, catch up with Felix here, right on the back end. He's letting me through because he sees I'm picking up a lot of speed. Okay, going down the down ramp, and really just forgot that my brakes were even there. Really, just I tried to go with no braking, and a red, The same person who was stuck in the barrier earlier is now ended up in the pit exit barrier, which is something else, really. Never really known it, but we move. Okay, we're starting again on yellows. We're gonna go green. Nope, no greens yet. Still yellow. Something must be happening on track elsewhere. Me and Felix deciding what we're gonna do for when this turns green, how we're gonna pass them. And I was going extra slow because I really didn't want to pass this person on the left, but they were going that slow. I didn't want to get stuck on the ramp, really. I was surprised they didn't, to be fair. Okay, still on yellows. Hopefully they go green soon. Not too sure what I was trying to say. Okay, and let's go green, let's go racing. Okay, first left-hander, and I've messed up that corner terribly. Okay, coming up to, I guess, the second corner. Not too shabby. Okay, we're going to carry on to the down ramp. There's double apex. One left. Okay, down this corner here. I've really lost track of the corners here. I took that terribly as well. Alright, now we're coming to my favourite bit of the course, which apparently I did not hit correctly that time. I don't think I did at all for the first session, to be fair. I was struggling a little bit. Okay, we're going to down on the inside of this young gentleman. Now the two left-handers coming up. Good, on down ramp. This left-hander, when you turn left, you bottom out the cart. I'm not sure if I'm turning too late or too early, perhaps, but that was quite a struggle through that corner there. Completely lose my back end there. Right, got to the inside of this young gentleman. Right, let's see if we can catch up with Felix. Euroleague's probably not going to help. Okay, that corner's not too bad. Too shabby. Right, getting nice and tight to the barriers here. Coming from the middle. Staying really wide, and then... Okay, that was 10 times better. I actually took the first corner quite quite a lot better this time. And it's back to yellows. Ah, this session just never ends, does it? Try to follow Felix through, and oh no. Anyways, back to the race. Keep it on greens. That was quite a bad mistake from running purple. They should have held off, since that was Felix's corner, to be fair. Might not have been mine, but definitely was Felix's. We're on yellows, and now we're stuck behind this other young gentleman in front, which isn't a massive issue, but we've lost quite the space to Felix now. So once he's go back to green, hopefully we will find the pace and catch up back up to him. Okay, let's go green. Right, now we're going to try and push and really put our heads down and try to catch up with Felix, because he's gained quite the gap. As you can see, he's about a whole corner away from me. Not too bad around that corner, since I've been messing up this whole first session. So we can get past this guy, and okay, that's lovely. See, I'll push myself out there, which I can. Don't exactly know why I had to brake so hard from that corner, but move. Let's be through, thank you very much. Got the up ramp. See how much better I can take this corner. Nope. Nope, red light. Oh, now back to yellow. It's a bit odd. Now, from that, just from that, Felix has gained almost, I'd say he's gained about 30, like a 20-second, 25-second gap to me now. Just from the actual red and the red and then the straight immediate yellow. So, I'm a bit frustrated, but it's fine, we move. Okay, how does someone even manage to do that? Anyways, moving on. Oh, another red again. What is this guy doing? Sending it down the inside on yellow light is crazy. Was a bit that was a bit of a massive time skip there, but that red lasted for like 3 or 4 minutes. So I've just skipped to where some sort of action happens. So I got passed on that yellow. They have been black flagged about 4 or 5 times this session. It's beyond a joke. But yeah, there's me trying to tell Felix that it's a bit of a joke. The guy's passed me on yellow again. It's the same dude every time as well, but well, it's whatever. Alright, I'm asking the marshals if it's another session. Yep. Now we're staying up for our second half an hour, which Luckily, it's just me and Felix and one other person, so now we can try to push now. Okay, let's go green, let's go racing again. Right, second session. Should be 10 times better than the session before, which is amazing. Okay, I'm going to go inside this gentleman here. I had the better speed and pace up the up ramp. Now we're just catching up to Felix. Really pushing the cart, going down the ramp. Again, sorry, I don't know the turn numbers. I really wish I did, but I don't. Okay, first straight. Right, first corner. That was 10 times better than I have took it anyway. Really good to Felix here. He brakes slightly harsher and early than I do, so that messed me up slightly. I went a little bit wide there, just a tad bit wide. I took this a lot more smoother and cleaner, which I do appreciate, but I slid off the barrier there. Again, I could have gone a little bit wider, just a tad bit on the entry, but that's nothing wrong there. Catch up a lot with Felix going at this ramp. Getting a lot of pace on him, just on his back bumper there. We both get slightly bad exits there. Coming up the ramp, I gain quite a lot of space to him again. I think I'm going to try and move on the inside, but I don't have enough wiggle room there, so I didn't have enough pace there. Okay, we're going to be glued to Felix here. See if there's any opportunity to pass here. Not really. Back off just a little bit. Maybe a bit too much there, to be fair. But I'm sure we'll catch up in just a moment. I take this really like far on the inside there. It wasn't the greatest. Going on the corner just to go up this first up ramp. Okay, now we're catching up to Felix again. Let's go a little bit wide. Following Felix through. He does turn in quite early compared to me. I just didn't really have the confidence in that corner really. But I'm sure next time I go to Sheffield I will have more confidence to do that. I'm trying to find some room there. I'd mess up because I tried not to slam to the back of Felix there, so I braked slightly harsher than I normally do. Took that corner relatively well, both took, I had probably the same exit speed because I didn't really gain or lose any space on Felix there. on this bend. I braked slightly earlier in the, so my actual initial turning through the corner was a lot more smoother, so I catched up quite a bit there. Through this little chicane, I've caught up significantly. Looking for the move, not really there. Keep going on this up ramp. I gain a lot on Felix again, trying to see if there's an inside move. No, I had to back off. Losing quite a bit of space again, but we'll try to close that up very soon. On the down ramp, this left-hander. Again, I didn't really turn in early enough, really. It's either I brake, which means I lose quite a lot of speed, or I just turn too late, which is something I need to get out of the habit of. I try to make sure I'm glued to Felix here, which I pretty much was through that whole corner. Trying to see if there's a move through the exit this corner, not really. I am gaining quite substantial speed on him though, nothing wide. Okay, haven't lost him. I'm trying to do a fake dive bomb on him, not really working, didn't really look. Okay, coming up to this chicane again, trying to take the inside line there, leaves me a bit of room. Ooh, I just had a slightly bad exit, I bumped him a little bit, and we took the inside line, and brilliant. He tried to get the switch back, but my kart just had enough pace going up these ramps, so we just flew away there. And then down ramp, two left-handers, like a double apex. This left-hander again, and it looks like we are pulling away slightly to Felix now, so we know that we have the pace on him going up the ramps and through turn 1 and turn 2? Yeah, turn 2, something like that. Yeah, through this corner, I carry quite a lot more speed than he does. Quite a lot better, but I don't think that's down to driver skills and track knowledge. I think this is just down to really the kart being quite good. Like, this is probably the best on the grid at the time. This double apex, I took that pretty bad hit. Both the apexes quite weirdly, a little bit too harsh. Coming off the down ramp, I turn in at the exact right time, but I lose the back end a little bit, so I go a little bit wide. And I'll leave you to watch this hot lap that I ended up setting now. There we go, that was my hot lap. I think I did manage to set a 1 minute .825 from that, so not too bad at all. Around here, I will say though that first corner has always been a problem for me. I do have the recording because I did do on my 3rd or 4th session. I do have a video of me doing some more hot laps and stuff, and I did take the first corner quite a lot better after I spoke to one of the marshals who kindly helped me to master that first corner, really, because I don't know why I struggled so much. I do admit, I really don't know why, but yeah, I am doing a lot better now through that first corner, so it's always good to see. And I will leave you for the rest of the race unless anything else happens, so yeah, I hope you enjoy.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.